Have you ever scrolled through your phone and seen the news? Another famous couple has called it quits. We see them on red carpets, smiling for the cameras. They look so happy, so perfect. We watch their movies, listen to their music, we feel like we know them, so when it ends, we often feel a little bit sad. What does it take to build a lasting relationship? At its core, the foundation rests on a few key pillars: trust, privacy, and the unwavering sense of being a team. It's about creating a private sanctuary, a safe space where two people can be vulnerable and build a world that belongs only to them. This intimacy is the glue that holds a partnership together, forged in moments no one else sees. Now imagine trying to build that sanctuary not with walls, but with glass, while the entire world has its face pressed against it. For celebrities, every date is a photo opportunity, every disagreement a potential headline. The relentless gaze of the public, amplified by paparazzi and the endless scroll of social media, means that private moments are rarely ever truly private. The microscope is always on. This constant public attention effectively adds an intrusive third person to the relationship, the public itself. And this third person is demanding. It has expectations and it passes judgment. This creates immense performance pressure. Couples feel an unspoken push to project an image of perfection, to curate their love for public consumption. Authenticity can get lost when you're constantly playing a role for an audience of millions. Over time, two famous individuals are often merged into a single, marketable entity, the power couple. Their individual selves get blurred and their personal and professional successes become inextricably tied to the relationship's brand. One person's career move can be interpreted as a crack in the partnership. Navigating love is hard enough. Navigating it when your identities are fused and your every move is a public spectacle is a monumental challenge. One of the biggest culprits is the demanding work schedule. Imagine being away from home for 6 months, filming on location in a different time zone, working punishing hours. This isn't just a long business trip, it's a separate life. Communication becomes a logistical nightmare of missed calls and asynchronous texts. While video calls help, they can't replace physical presence for key moments, birthdays, anniversaries, or just a quiet night together. This immense physical distance inevitably creates emotional distance, as two people begin living parallel lives instead of one shared existence. Fame also changes people profoundly. Constant adoration can inflate the ego, transforming someone once humble into a person who is demanding and disconnected from reality. They become surrounded by an entourage, a team whose job is to say yes. This creates an echo chamber where their every whim is validated. For the partner, it can feel like the person they fell in love with has been replaced by a brand. They're no longer in a partnership of equals. They're an accessory to a star, a dynamic that is rarely sustainable. And of course, there's temptation. The entertainment industry is filled with attractive, interesting people. Actors are paid to create believable intimacy on screen, spending months building intense emotional connections with co-stars. This manufactured closeness can easily blur the lines and spill into real life. Beyond the set, they are constantly surrounded by adoring fans offering validation. When a relationship is already strained by distance and ego, this constant stream of external admiration can become an incredibly powerful and destructive temptation. The public has specific ideas about what celebrity couples should be. They create a narrative, and couples feel pressure to live up to that story. They live under a giant public microscope. Every little disagreement becomes a headline. Every choice is scrutinized by millions. This constant performance is exhausting. It creates a gap between public image and private reality. Love needs spontaneity and quiet moments. The most important lesson is about the danger of idealizing relationships. Celebrity breakups remind us that no relationship is perfect. Another key lesson is the importance of privacy. Not every date needs to be a post. Not every disagreement needs to be shared. We learn about being a team. When one partner succeeds, it should feel like a win for the team, not competition. So, how do we apply these lessons? It starts with being fiercely intentional about quality time. It's easy to be in the same room as your partner while being miles apart emotionally. Investing dedicated, undistracted time together is the most important deposit you can make into your relationship's emotional bank account. This isn't just about grand date nights, it's about recognizing what psychologist John Gottman calls emotional bids, the small everyday attempts to connect. A shared glance, a hand on the shoulder, a simple "how was your day?" When we put our phones down and truly listen, we're saying, "I see you, you matter to me." This consistent engagement transforms shared time into a shared life. Next, let go of the myth of perfection. We see polished celebrity couples and think a good relationship is flawless. The reality? The goal isn't a partnership without conflict, but a resilient one that knows how to navigate it. Every relationship experiences what therapists call rupture and repair. A rupture is any moment of disconnection, a misunderstanding, a sharp word. The magic isn't in avoiding ruptures, it's in the repair. It's the apology, the vulnerable conversation, the willingness to understand your partner's perspective. A relationship that can weather disagreements and emerge with more understanding is infinitely stronger than one that pretends problems don't exist. Ultimately, the most important love story is the one you are living. It's tempting to use celebrity relationships as a benchmark, but we're only seeing a curated highlight reel. We don't see the quiet nights or the mundane daily support that forms the true bedrock of a partnership. Use their stories not as a blueprint but as a mirror for your own relationship. Ask yourself, what do we value? What does support look like for us? Instead of chasing a picture-perfect ideal, focus on building an authentic connection that feels good from the inside. Your relationship doesn't need to be a blockbuster, it needs to be your safe harbor. If these insights helped you, please like this video and subscribe for more psychology content. Now I'd love to hear from you. What's one small, intentional way you nurture your relationship? Share your wisdom in the comments. Your idea might be exactly what someone else needs to hear. And please, share this video with someone who might benefit from these reminders. Thank you for watching.